did either film surprise you in terms of tone, direction, or storytelling choices? And then we'll get more into Superman after that.
Well, so we haven't talked a lot about Fantastic Four, but I will agree with what Carlos said. Everything felt shortcutted or super fast. Because the difference with Superman is that they give us that opening crawl to tell us where we are.
That's true.
This is what happened because we all know the origin, but we just need to put it out there. We don't need to see it. We just need to it could have been anything, but they decided to do a Star Wars opening crawl with text.
Yeah.
But with the Fantastic Four, we're given their initial launch into space, and then we're all just told by exposition in a weird montage. But I never felt that struggle of Ben Grimm coming to terms with he looks like a rock and being the Thing. That's a big part of why I like the Fantastic Four, is that inner struggle. And then Reed Richards feeling guilty for doing this to his best friend. We got bits of that in the movie Fantastic Four First Steps.
Pretty much got one scene.
But that's it. It's that's what I wanted. I wanted to be connected to all these characters.
Yeah. But to defend Fantastic Four First Steps, I would say they put us, was it 3 or 4 years?
I think 4 years.
4 years after their initial
space launch.
Yeah, space launch. So I think this is a team that has gone through the growing pains, dealt with the Johnny Storm of the 2000s. And Sue and Reed are locked in. Ben has come to terms with who he is as a Thing. They're past that, and they're now a legit team, and they're mature.
Oh, I get that, but I'm just what I'm bringing up is that it worked for me in Superman. It didn't work for me in Fantastic Four. How to light speed that and get us up to speed to where we are supposed to be.
Gotcha. Yeah, I agree with that, because I get why they would cut out the origin, because most superhero origins you kind of know where they go.
Yeah, there's been 3 movies about the origins.
Yeah, right. And so I understand, but in taking that away, you kind of remove a lot of the emotional depth of these characters. I mean, it's not like it's impossible, but in this movie, like you said, Gene, I didn't feel for Ben like I wanted to. I was actually most disappointed with his character in this movie, because I was expecting him to emotionally resonate with me the most.
Okay.
Just in general, just because also what I've heard, because I'm not a big Fantastic Four fan.
For sure.
From what I've heard from fans, they're always oh, he's the heart of the group. He's the best character. And in this movie, I didn't what was his character arc in this movie, really?
To talk to Natasha Lyonne, or what's her name?
Natasha Lyonne.
Yeah, that was so undercooked to me.
Well, from a screenwriting perspective, his arc was, I'm going to be the Rock, pun intended, of the group.
Yeah, right.
And then I'm going to keep doing that. There's no arc.
Yeah.
There really isn't. I mean, his job was to pilot the ship, talk to Natasha Lyonne, punch things, not say it's clobbering time, and hold baby Franklin, which is very important. Yeah. I thought he did a good job.
He did, but it's not a character arc. He doesn't learn. He doesn't make mistakes.
Yeah, you know what he learned? He looks better with a beard.
Yep, that was his big emotional turn.
He's like,
I need y'all to chill. Let's go back to Superman.
Yeah. I actually really liked the Thing in this. It was nice. I didn't need to see his origin story to feel connected to him. You could see it in his little rock eyes, the emotion. I felt that, at least.
No, yeah. I agree with you.
Yeah,
because again, going back and watching the 2000s films, it's actually really tragic what happens to Ben. His wife just looks at him one time and just throws up a ring.
Yeah.
The only love he can have in his life is a blind woman.
Right.
No offense to blind women. I'm saying it's just that that's what they put him up with. He got Quasimodo'd, and it's just I didn't want to see that again, because it honestly breaks my heart.
And that scene where he tries to pick up the ring and he can't because the
fingers are too big. I just saw that. And he's like this. Yeah. And Mr. Fantastic has to pick it up for him. I can't. I just don't want to do it again. But I'm not saying you're wrong. I just thought what Johnny went through with his arc and understanding the language, and then what Sue and Reed are going through with the baby, I just thought that was enough for the film. And I do think the criticism I have heard about Superman is that it's doing too much, whereas Fantastic Four is very focused.
I don't know if I agree with that, because it feels like we're also doing a lot with Fantastic Four, because we get all these comic book Easter eggs, like the Mole Men, and then they recreate that their first comic cover with the green monster coming out of the street, and then them all fighting it. I guess what I wanted most is that I wanted the film to show me why the public is endeared to the Fantastic Four as a team instead of being told through the TV show, talk show that they're on.
Okay.
Because
we didn't get a lot of moments where they're saving people.
Yeah, because then the moment with the speech with Sue Storm with the angry mob, that would have meant more to me if, like in Superman, his trust of the general public was betrayed with the news, the parents' message.
Yeah, the harem.
Yeah. That's always gets everyone.
I'm sorry. You keep going with that.
No, that's it. Like, I wanted that moment to hit, but it didn't.
No, that's fair. There weren't enough moments where they were like they show montages, but not like, okay, there's a crime happening and then we're saving like the town. I think the moment that from a screenwriting perspective they should have done that is when the police showed up and they're flying, and then Reed was like, "Oh, don't worry, it's me," and then he just explains like, "Oh, I have all the mob bosses, and now the police are rounding them up." That should have been a moment where they went on scene and they actually fought. That should have been what happened there. So yeah, I agree with that.